Welcome to Pest Control Marketing That Actually Works, the podcast for pest control operators who want real growth, not empty promises. I'm Adam Bennett.
And I'm Elisabeth Pallante. We're from Cube Creative Design, and for 20 years, we've helped pest control companies stop wasting money and start growing.
Today's episode, email marketing that brings customers back. Here's your 3 key takeaways.
First, why email has a $36 return for every dollar spent and why most pest control companies completely ignore it. Second, the 4 email sequences every pest control company needs to generate revenue on autopilot. And third, how to build your email list when you're starting from zero.
Okay, let's dive in. Email marketing has the highest ROI of any marketing channel, $36 back for every dollar spent. Yet most pest control companies send 0 marketing emails. Chad, why is this channel so ignored?
Well, there's 3 main reasons. First of all, they think it's spam. They don't want to spam their customers. Second of all, they don't know what to write. And then they just don't realize how much money they're leaving on the table. But here's your real reality. Your customers want to hear from you.
Right, absolutely. So let's paint a picture. You have 500 customers. You spend $150 each to acquire them. That's $75,000 in acquisition costs. But after the initial service, 80% of them never hear from you again unless they have a problem.
So you've spent $75,000 acquiring customers and then you go silent. You're hoping that they remember you when they need a service again.
Right. So meanwhile, your competitors are sending emails monthly. And guess who that customer's going to call when they see ants in April? The company that's been in their inbox every month, not the company that they haven't heard from in a year.
Right. So let's look at the actual math and how this breaks down. If you have 500 customers on your email list, you send a monthly email promoting a seasonal service. Let's say spring termite inspections at $150.
Industry average email open rate for service businesses is between 20 and 25%, which is amazing. So 500 people, 20% open rate, that's 100 people who opened your email.
Right. And of those 100 who actually open your email, maybe 5% take action. That's 5 people who book a termite inspection at $150 each. That's $750 in revenue from one single email.
So a great question to ask is, how long did it actually take to write that email? Maybe 20 minutes. It doesn't have to take long. How much did it cost to send? If you're using a basic email platform like MailChimp or Constant Contact, maybe $20 to $40 a month for 500 contacts.
So you spend 20 minutes, generated $750. That's over $2,200 per hour of your time. So show me another marketing activity with that return on investment.
And those are conservative numbers. So some emails are going to perform way better. Your holiday emails offering gift certificate, emergency service reminders before a storm, activation officers for dormant customers. These can generate anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 in a single send.
So why does email work so well for pest control?
Well, it's permission-based marketing. These are the people who's already given you their email addresses, so they're already your customers. They've already trusted you. You're not interrupting strangers like ads, and you're staying in touch with people you already know.
Right. And pest control is a need-based seasonal business. People don't think about pests until they have a problem or it's the season for problems. So email keeps you top of mind. So when the need arises, you're the first call.
Your competitor might have a better website or a bigger ad budget, but if you're in somebody's inbox every month, you're going to win. They're not.
Right. All right. So let's get tactical and specific. There are 4 email sequences every pest control company needs to have in their back pocket. These run automatically once you set them up. The first sequence is a welcome series.
Well, that sounds very welcoming, but what is a welcome series?
Well, it's a series of emails someone gets immediately after becoming your customer. These are the emails over the first 10 days. They're usually your highest engagement window. You can see anywhere from a 40 to 50% open rate on those kind of welcome emails.
Right. So this is like a set of welcome emails. The first email is sent immediately. It'll say something like, welcome to our company. Here's what to expect. And thank them for choosing you. Set expectations for service, provide your contact information, and maybe offer a referral incentive.
So email 2 sent 3 days later?
Yeah, so that's your educational email. So how to prevent blank pests between treatments, or what we look for during your service. What you're doing is really positioning yourself as the helpful expert that you already are and not some kind of transaction.
So email 3 is sent 7 days after the initial service. Ask, how did we do? Request a review, ask for feedback, offer a friends and family referral discount.
Why does the sequence matter?
Well, it sets a relationship tone. So your customers who get a welcome series are about 30 to 40% more likely to become a recurring customer. You're showing them that you care beyond just cashing that check.
Absolutely. So, okay, so the second sequence is seasonal reminders. So these are automated emails triggered by the calendar: spring ants, summer mosquitoes, fall rodents, winter preparation, that sort of thing.
So, Chad, based on your experience, walk us through the example.
Okay, so let's take, for example, every March 1st, everyone on your list gets spring pest season is here. Schedule your prevention service. This is the email that explains what pests are emerging in the spring, why prevention is always cheaper than treatment, and includes a booking link or a phone number.
It's the same concept for every season. These emails go out automatically every year. You write them once and they work forever.
What is the ROI on these seasonal emails?
So a good seasonal email is going to go to, let's say, 1,000 customers, and it generates 20 to 40 bookings at $150 an average per service. That's $3 to $6,000 per email. And if you send 4 to 6 emails per year, that's anywhere from 12 to 36,000 in revenue just from automated emails.
Okay, so let's move to the next type of email. This is called a service anniversary email. But Elisabeth, what does that mean?
So what that means is it's an email that's triggered by the date of their last service. If someone got a one-time treatment exactly 12 months ago, they automatically get an email. It's been a year, time for your annual inspection, something like that.
So really, this is a pure reactivation style email. People forget to schedule their annual services. This email reminds them and makes it easy to rebook.
So what's the response rate?
Anywhere from 10 to 15% will rebook. So let's say you have 200 one-time customers from last year, and 20 to 30 of them will rebook from this single automated email. That's $3 to $4,500 in revenue that you would have lost.
That's amazing. And also to highlight this, the key word here is automated. You set this up once and it runs forever without you touching it, which is amazing.
Yeah, so let's talk about a reactivation campaign. So what about those customers who went dormant? They got service maybe 18 months ago, but they haven't been back.
Well, that's your reactivation campaign. So let's say 3-minute emails over 21 days, specifically targeting those inactive customers.
So the first email is, "We miss you. Here's 20% off your next service." It's a simple win-back offer.
What's the second email?
So that's 7 days later. It's a kind of a did you know, insert blank, pest problems often go unnoticed. It's a true educational email about why regular service matters, maybe include a customer service or a testimonial about someone who waited too long.
Email 3 is 14 days after email 2, and it would be titled something like, "Last chance, your 20% discount expires soon. Create urgency with an expiration date."
So, Chad, does this actually bring people back?
Yeah, it can. So 8 to 12% of your inactive customers will reactivate on this sequence alone. So let's say you have 500 inactive customers. That's anywhere from 40 to 60 people who came back. At 150 service, that's 6,000 to 9,000 in recovered revenue.
It's incredible. These numbers are so wonderful in email marketing. So these are customers you already paid to acquire. Reactivating them costs you nothing except the email. It's the highest margin revenue that you can generate.
Okay, so these sequences are great if you already have an email list, but what if you're starting from zero? Elisabeth, how do you build a list?
All right, so there are 6 clear ways to grow your email list fast. The first method is just to capture every customer, basically. So starting today, every customer gives you their email address. Add it to your intake form if you haven't already. Most people are doing this. Your invoice, your service agreement, make it non-optional. You actually do need it to send service confirmations and receipts.
Right. So let's say you're doing 50 jobs a month. You're capturing every email. That's 600 new email addresses per year. So in 2 years, you've got 1,200 contacts. That's a valuable asset.
Okay, so let's figure out how to add people to this list that aren't customers. Could we add an email sign-up form to their website? Where should that go?
So you're going to put this at the footer of every page. Pop up after 30 seconds. Dedicated page with an incentive. Offer something valuable. Get our free seasonal pest prevention guide or 20% off your first service. Just offer something valuable here that they actually are interested in. Okay, and then after that, we have a third method, which is lead magnets. Chad, what is that?
So essentially, a lead magnet is something valuable you give in exchange for your email. So think about like download our termite prevention checklist or get our rodent proofing guide. People will give you their email and then you send them the PDF automatically.
Do these work?
Absolutely. A good lead magnet converts at 20 to 30%. If you get 1,000 website visitors per month, a lead magnet could capture between 200 to 300 emails per month.
Okay. Well, let's talk about another way to gather this information is Google and Facebook ads. So, can you run ads specifically to grow your email list?
Yeah, so you can run something like download our free pest prevention guide, which is a Facebook ad targeting homeowners in your particular service area. They click, they land on the page, they enter their email, they get the guide. You're building a list of your local homeowners interested in pest control.
So this typically costs more than organic methods, but it is faster. You can build 500 to 1,000 emails in a few months with a $500 per month ad budget.
So method 5 is what we call like an in-person collection. So you need to train your techs at the end of every job. Can I get your email so we can send you seasonal reminders and maintenance tips? Most people are going to say yes.
Yeah, but does this feel a little pushy?
Not if you frame it as value. So we send helpful tips to help keep your home pest free. That's a service, not spam.
Right. And you're already going to need those emails anyway to send invoices and things like that. So this is just part of the business process. Most people are pretty used to giving their email if they're already letting you do service for them. All right. The method number 6 is a referral incentive. This would be an email to your current customers saying something like, refer a friend, you both get $50 off. To claim the discount, they need to provide their friend's email. And so in this way, you're growing your list while also generating referrals.
So, these are a lot of great things that we can do to gather email, but what tools do we need to actually make all this happen?
Really, an email service provider. We recommend starting simple and just upgrading as you grow. So a few tool recommendations that I would say would be for under 500 contacts, MailChimp free plan works fine. It includes basic automation, templates, and reporting, which work really well.
Okay, but what if you get over 500 contacts, maybe under 2,000? What's a good solution?
Well, there's constant contact and prices vary anywhere from, 12 to $35 a month for it. You can do MailChimp paid anywhere from like 20 to 50 a month, depending on your list size. They both have automation and segmentation.
And if you have over 2,000 contacts, consider HubSpot, ActiveCampaign, or MailChimp. At this scale, you want advanced segmentation, dividing up your audience, better automation, and CRM, customer relationship management integration.
But so many owners don't have any tech skills to do this. Is there a solution for this?
Yeah, so MailChimp is probably the easiest to learn. They've got a good drag and drop email builder, some pre-made templates, and lots of step-by-step guides. So if you can use Microsoft Word, you can pretty much use MailChimp.
Okay, so we want to get started today. If someone wants to start right now with email marketing, what are the first 3 steps?
All right, so step 1, sign up for MailChimp, the free account. It takes maybe 10 minutes. The second step, upload your existing customer list. Even if it's just 50 people in a spreadsheet, that works. Step 3, send your first email this Friday. Just a simple, hello, here's what we do. Here's how to contact us email.
So the bottom line is you don't want to overthink this. Doing something is better than doing nothing at all. So send something this week, learn from your results, and improve for next month.
All right, let's recap these 3 key takeaways.
Number 1, email delivers $36 ROI per dollar spent because it's permission-based marketing to people who already trust you. A monthly email to 500 customers can generate $750 to $5,000 per send. It's worth it. Number 2, the 4 essential sequences are welcome series for new customers, seasonal reminders automated by a calendar, service anniversary emails triggered by their last service date, and reactivation campaigns for dormant customers. Number 3, build your list by capturing every customer email, adding website sign-up forms, creating lead magnets, running ads, training techs to ask in person, and using referral incentives.
And we created the email template library for pest control. 12 pre-written emails you can customize, including welcome series, seasonal campaigns, and reactivation sequences. You can download that for free today at marketingthatactuallyworks.ai.
And if you want to set up your entire email marketing system, including automation and sequences, book a free strategy call with us.
Okay, next Tuesday, seasonal marketing, how to own your spring rush. We're going to break down how to dominate your busiest season with the right marketing strategy and timing.
Right. And please subscribe, leave us a review, and let us know what topics are hot on your mind so that we can cover those next.
Thanks for listening to Pest Control Marketing That Actually Works. We'll see you next Tuesday.